What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dynasty Pylon. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Mark. You know what's funny? When you have the intro music playing, sometimes I forget that I have to hit the play because I just enjoy this hearing it over and over again. I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta say something now. Man, how you feeling the last week of the NFL season?
Sad, but also excited.
I guess you had to be excited because you didn't have the season that you thought we were gonna. We both thought you guys were gonna have.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But I don't know. You guys got rid of your offensive coordinator, and no one else has picked him up. I don't know what's going on with Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, I was talking. I'll ask you guys that. I asked Braden. I was like, why do I keep seeing Cliff Kingsbury interviewing for jobs, and then I'm never getting him? I think he interviewed with everybody in my division except for us because we fired him and then the Cowboys. But I was like, what's going on?
I mean,
Braden brought up a good point though. Ravens.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Go hang out with his buddy Sean McVay.
That's interesting. That might be a good one.
Seahawks, because they need an offensive coordinator too.
Well, I'm looking at, so we said Frank Reich got hired with the Jets, which is definitely an upgrade.
Oh.
If we know who the hell is going to be the quarterback, I think Justin Fields will still be there. I think they will also draft a guy and see, maybe give him an opportunity. Maybe Justin Fields is now the bridge guy instead of being the young guy. The Cardinals hired when they hired LaFleur. Apparently they're getting Hackett as offensive coordinator. Who the hell wanted Hackett? Who had that on their bingo card? Hackett gets another job.
Braden said, according to LaFleur, though, he won't be calling play. LaFleur is going to call the play.
Okay. That makes. I'm like, Hackett.
Yeah,
really?
I know. I got home, and as soon as I got home from work today, I was like, "Hey, Braden, what do you think your offense coordinator?"
Like, really? Who the one?
And I was like, "Hey, he's bringing in Aaron Rodgers." And
the Steelers hire, was it Brian Angelico?
Yep. Defensive coordinator?
Offensive coordinator. Which I was like, who?
Yeah, I had the same thing. I was like, who? Okay.
I know we don't have Alec here right now, but O-line coach Stoutland.
Yo, what's
said
going
he's
on?
not retiring the Eagles.
Why are all these coaches? Because you had the rumors of Vic wanting to retire.
Yep.
And now the legendary offensive line coach is like, I'm out. Like,
I don't know.
Something has to be going on behind the surface.
And so we're hearing all these whispers. I mean, is it the head coach? Is it the front office. I don't understand exactly what the hell could be going on.
Can't be Howie.
You don't never know though. We don't know exactly what could happen. I'm confused by it. But I just don't know what to expect from them. Let Mark got frozen real quick, so I'm gonna bring him down here. So yeah, and then we see the new offensive coordinator says defense will have competition at the quarterback spot. There we go.
Picking me out.
Yeah, I was waiting. So the Dolphins are gonna have competition at QB spot. Who's gonna be the other quarterback?
Zach Wilson, Quinn Ewers.
So if you have 3, maybe you don't have none.
I couldn't even say that was straight face. Sorry.
Is it possible? I don't even know how to say it. Do you think Anthony Richardson gets a chance anywhere? Is it possible that he's the starting quarterback for the Patriots for the Colts next year?
Patriots. Yeah, go to New England. I mean, I guess it depends on the recovery of Daniel Jones. I believe Daniel Jones should be ready for training camp, but
we got Derpy in the building. After the Super Bowl, we tie or die with the Puppy Bowl and Cat at halftime. Ride or die. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Ride or die
with the Puppy Bowl and the Cat halftime show.
Dude. Are you excited about the Super Bowl?
I wouldn't say excited. No, I'm not excited. I don't think.
I'm happy for Kent for getting his team there. I really don't care. I mean, I honestly, I'm like Seattle. I like seeing them.
There's storylines that I'm intrigued by, but like I don't want the Seahawks to win, but if they do, I'll be extremely happy for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold deserves it. Yeah, okay.
That's about all I care about on that side.
Well, I'm interested by Gonzalez versus JSN. That could be a really interesting matchup.
Right.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, I'd be happy for Vrabel winning the Super Bowl as a coach and a player for the same team.
The trailers maybe, but Avengers not going to be there. So like, okay. Either will swoop. Yes, it will. We'll get on that later. I think Supergirl will have a teaser in there, but I don't think the real trailer is going to be there for the Avengers because they already gave us all the information they have. I'm interested in seeing how Will Campbell does what going against DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, that'll be
that could tell a lot because if Will Campbell could block him, all right, that works. If he can't, the Patriots might have a problem. And as much as everyone talks about like, oh, you're wrong about Will Campbell, I still think Will Campbell is a right tackle or a left guard. I would not be surprised if they go ahead and draft a left tackle in the draft next year. Because I believe he's a right tackle or a left guard. I know people don't like it, but it is what it is.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but I feel like if you look at the way he's played in the postseason, he's at least shown he can play at a high level at left tackle.
He is. I feel like he's a grinder. I feel like he has power. I think he's a Pro Bowl caliber right tackle. I think he's an adequate left tackle, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Joe Tooney is an adequate left tackle. He's an all-pro left guard. You know? So, you know, that's, you know, don't you want your player who's great to be able to play the position the right way, you know?
Yeah.
I did see Mercy Brian. Enjoyed it very much.
Excuse me, Derpy. This is not Spoiler Kings.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding.
It's good, though. I won't say that.
Mercy was good?
It was.
Oh.
I actually enjoyed it. It was crazy.
Christopher Pratt would be very excited to hear that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is going to go see it.
He's going through a midlife crisis right now. So
I think he's been going through it. I look at this thing. How do you feel about the quarterback matchup? What do you feel about Sam Darnold? Like,
I mean, it's like we say every game, as long as he doesn't cost them the game, throw interceptions, fumble, he manages the game. I mean, he's shown he can also control the game too.
They won a game for 42 to whatever.
The Patriots are going to win, though. I'm going to tell you what, Drake May's going to need to do a little bit more than what he's been doing.
And I worry about that. If you go ahead, if you let Drake May go, can you imagine this? That they announced Drake May as the MVP, and he has a terrible game in the Super Bowl and had a terrible playoffs. How it makes the NFL look,
right? Yeah, he hasn't played like horrible / terrible, but he barely borderline okay.
Exactly. This is pretty okay. What's up, Martin? So let's go, Sam.
Yep.
I feel like I'm also on the team. I want Sam Darnold to win. I want Sam Darnold to win. I like both teams equally. I like JSN. I like K9. I like K9. I love Sam Darnold. I want to see him be successful. I want to see this. I feel like it's like this almost. It's not quite this, but oh my God, Kurt Warner, when he came back and the way he played after being at the bottom, coming all the way back and playing that way. I feel like that's what I'm getting for Sam Darnold. That type of quality play after we're ready to write him off and say he's not even ready to play.
Except for Sam Darnold never got to the top part. He's always at the bottom.
But we always thought that he was going to be great. He went to USC, like they're going to win national championships, and he just never did it. And he gets drafted, and we're like, oh, he's going to win. He could be in the playoffs. He's a quality
quarterback from USC to ever make the Super Bowl. Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but this is just what we have now. Okay, so let's go to positions, and you tell me who. Let's see. You want to see the Xfinity commercial? Oh no, it's saying. We'll talk about that. Well, that's actually good, Derpy. That's something to bring up. All right, let's go through quarterback. Who do you have? Sam Darnold or Drake May?
Tie? I don't know.
Okay. I'm okay with that tie. All right.
Because if you have regular season, I would say Drake May, but postseason, I feel like Sam Darnold's been playing better.
Okay. Derpy says Sam Darnold. I know Mario wants to see Sam Darnold. Said I want him to have the same grin on his face when he signed with the Panthers. that grin, but this one will be much more tasteful. I got you. We'll tell you in a second, right? We're gonna go through all these real quick. All right, so running back. Which running back room do you like more? Stevenson and Henderson?
So
or K9?
As RB1, I like Seattle more.
Mm-hmm.
As a running back room, I might lean towards Patriots a little bit.
Okay. I like that. I think I agree with exactly that sentiment.
Only because if they had Charbonnet, no question, it would be Seattle.
Oh, it was Seattle. Yeah, 100%.
But unfortunately, Charbonnet's not there.
But this is good because K9 gets to finally come in.
So if K9's the only one handling the ball, then, yeah.
He's like, hey, I can score touchdowns, guys. I wasn't bad at doing that at the beginning.
Right.
I should get extra points for K9 scoring now.
Like, can I bank these fantasy points for next year when I need them? Only if I could do the same thing with Nick and Moore.
Oh my God, that's a monster right there.
Yeah, I know.
All right, receiving. Which one do you like? We got JSN. We got Stephon Diggs. And before you answer, so Drake May had a completion percentage for 72% this year. Okay. What when you adjusted it, it should have been a 63%. So that's basically his passes. What the computer says, 63% of those passes should have been caught. Those receivers caught all those other passes at extra 9% of completion percentage because of those receivers. Okay. On the same, and most other quarterbacks were pretty much the same. You know, like
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams. I wasn't gonna bring up Caleb Williams this time. Who was,
I know you brought him up last time, but
I was gonna try to ignore that one. But that means those receivers are decent. Everyone wants to say how bad these receivers are. They seem to have really good hands, and they're quality overall. But which room do you think?
I can't go against Jason.
Hell no, exactly. I like Jay said, and then Cooper Kupp in there, and you know they have
but, I mean,
they have a lot.
But I'm not saying that I'm impressed with I didn't think the receiving room for New England would do anything this year, and I have to eat my own words because they actually look pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
Diggs look like almost the Diggs of old. I mean, Mac Hollins out there
actually doing stuff.
And then Booty at times looking like he could be the number one receiver.
Man. But they're good. They're good. So Charms is training with Micah right now on how to roll in a wheelchair on the field. Charms is getting a touchdown. She was like, I did it. Instead of like Seattle, instead of they throwing the ball and not hitting that to beast mode, they say, hey, K9, come out. Charbonnet comes wheeling in.
Someone said that they should sign Marshawn Lynch to a one-day contract.
Oh,
on the day of the Super Bowl. So if they're on the 1 yard line, they'll just give it to them.
And just say, hold up a sign. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to right some wrongs here.
I like that. All right. Defense. Who do you think has the better defense? Seattle or New England? Yeah, Will Landry, who had 8.5 sacks. And then basically the entire defensive line, Seattle had between 6 and 7 sacks.
I think I like, but then you have the number one corner in the NFL.
You do, but you also have a very good corner in Seattle.
Yes, the Commanders could have had. I don't know.
I look, you did it. Don't wrong about. We talked about it that night, so it's like his revisionist history.
It's gonna be a trivia question that haunts me. Who is the person that the Commanders drafted instead of getting Christian Gonzalez? Emmanuel Forbes Jr.
I mean, but look at what we have for Seattle. We are talking about Devin Witherspoon is nice. Okay,
he's nice.
He's really nice. I mean, Nick and Moore. We talked about Love. Kobe Bryant. You know.
Quandre Diggs, or not Quandre. Where did I get Quandre Diggs from?
Because I got Joe, right?
Woolen. That's what I was trying to say.
Rick Woolen.
When he wants to be good and not make stupid mistakes and try to lose games.
So, which defense do you go with?
It's like weird to say tie again. I don't know. I feel like Seattle's defense is probably a little bit better.
Okay. So you go Seattle on that one. Okay. Hey, what up, Collector? How you doing?
Who's got the better offensive line?
I'm gonna go to Patriots.
I was gonna say Patriots too.
Yeah, I think they definitely have a better offensive line. So Brian just won the just have a football game, and this year Friday they have a Super Bowl. Friday they have a Super Bowl. Huh. Okay. What's up? How's it going? But I'm looking at it. Man. Offensive line, I think, goes to the Patriots. I would say coaching. These are the two probably finalists for Coach of the Year. Who gets the nod for you for coaching?
Say Mike Vrabel.
Okay, so the Patriots get your nod. Special teams. Who gets the nod for you? Really? Not Seattle. That's interesting because I think
I guess with the punt return and stuff. See, it's tough.
Once you have Rashid Shaheed, Jason Myers is good enough. You know, that's swayed me to Seattle.
Yeah. So they roll out Travion Henderson out there to return punts.
Which they will do. Hey, good night, Collector. Appreciate you, man.
I don't know. For some reason, you went special teams. In my mind, I was like field goal kicking, punting, and then like blocking kicks. And you said really, and then I was like, oh yeah, punt returns and kickoffs.
That matters exactly.
I'm like, shit, Shaheed.
That's because Mark is a Marcus Jones fan. Homer pick.
Oh, Marcus Jones though. I do like me some Marcus Jones.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not
solid corner. Does returns to play offense.
I will take Rashid Shaheed.
I feel like Marcus Jones has gone back and forth between mine and Martin's team last couple of years.
That's all you do. You guys just trade them away and you release them.
No, we don't even trade them. We drop them at the end of the year. Then the other one picks them up.
It's going to happen again this year too.
He never gets drafted. It's just like, oh, I need a corner because of buys or injuries. Oh, Marcus Jones is available. Pick them up.
Okay. With that being said, I guess, what are your expectations for the first half of the game?
I think first half, it's going to be a feeling out process for both teams. I think first quarter, you're looking at like 3-0 maybe.
I was thinking 7-3. I was going to go
7-3, yeah. I was saying 7-3, 3-0. So if you get, 7-3 on your quarter picks, you're sitting gold.
Your squares.
Yeah, your squares.
I think second quarter we get a little bit more scoring. I think teams kind of understand what's going on. I wouldn't be surprised if we go into halftime something like 17-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 17-10, and I'm going
crazy like Alec, and you think both teams are scoring 30+ points,
which is I think it's nuts. But the 17-10,
like these defenses are both too good, and the offenses aren't.
That's the question. So, which team do you think is the 17-10? Who has the 17? Who has the 10?
I'm gonna say Seattle's up 17-10 to 10.
I like that, especially because it's so close. San Francisco being so close to Seattle, I think that actually favors them too. All right. Coming out third quarter, how Mike Vrabel has been doing a great job with his adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happens with the teams?
I think at the end of the third, it's 20-20.
Okay. I think I agree. It's between a 3 to a tie, 3-point game to a tie.
Yep.
So I can see it being 17-20. I can see it being 20-20. All right. The moment right here for the game. Who wins the Super Bowl?
I'm going to say the Patriots win 27-23.
And I'm going the exact opposite. I'm going Seattle going 27-23. And I'm going to go Sam Darnold wins the MVP.
See, here's what I think. If Seattle wins it, I think JSN's MVP.
I think that they always going to say Sam Darnold came out of nowhere and did also. Even with JSN I think JSN can have 9 catches for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. And if Sam Darnold threw a touchdown to anyone else, Sam Darnold get an MVP. Just because where he came from. I think the storyline just works better for Sam Darnold to get in it. So, all right. So if that
K9 going for 180 and 3 touchdowns.
Let's go, Sam. That's why I need Sam to go ahead and do this, man. I think he deserves it. Drake May, I think, is going to be good for a long time. I think that, once again, if they move Will Campbell to right tackle and they get a great left tackle there, that team is set to be good for over a decade. They would have done it again. Because they got Travion Henderson, even with Stevenson there, Travion Henderson there.
Drake May's only 23.
They'll have the line. You can get any receiver you want.
Is he second or third youngest QB to start the Super Bowl?
Who will be younger? Patrick was 24, I think. And so just the team just seems I feel like New England is going to be there again. I think Buffalo has problems now because New England's going to be there for the foreseeable future.
Well,
and don't let them trade.
Buffalo has their own internal issues right now.
100%. I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Allen doesn't stay with Buffalo. That's for another show. That's just me just saying. Going in the future, I would not be surprised if Josh Allen ends up leaving Buffalo if they don't start to do what they need.
Drake will get his later.
I think so though, and I also think that he loses the MVP too.
Yeah, I said from the beginning, I think Stafford's going to get it.
And I think Stafford deserves it. I just think Drake May doesn't deserve any of the hate that they're getting. They're getting a lot of hate, saying he's fumbling the ball all the time. Like he's only lost one fumble in this playoff, guys. He only lost 2 fumbles in the entire.
And then the one interception wasn't even his fault.
So, like, what are we talking about?
Right. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, that's awesome. But no, I think this is gonna be a fun game. I think it's gonna be a real close game. I just don't think it's entertaining. Hey, that is your QB. That is right. That is your QB.
That's my QB.
I don't think it's gonna be. It's not gonna break any records.
No.
What do you think?
I'd hope for a good game. I want a good game. But you're right. I don't know how exciting it could be. I mean, unless you have Shaheed, taking kicks to the house. How exciting it's really going to be.
It's weird because this is the same 2 teams that played before that had a huge rating game. Yet somehow it doesn't feel. It feels like it's almost coming in under the radar.
That's Tom Brady, Russell Wilson.
That is true. That's true.
We're talking about prime Russ. And then you'll get this QB matchup.
All right. Who do you think is the spread is favoring right now?
I say Seattle.
Seattle is -4.5.
Because I believe the reason the Patriots went white was because they were the underdogs again. And so the white has been their symbol for being the underdog.
Yeah, I hope the white is not for them waving the white flag.
Well, they wore all white for the whole postseason, and they didn't wave the white flag. So,
well, it's Super Bowl. You never know. Do you think if the Patriots win, and this is something I asked yesterday, if the Patriots win, which is definitely possible, will people finally shut up about their damn strength of schedule? They didn't play nobody.
I don't know if they will, but they should.
They would have played what? The best 3 of the best 4 defensive teams in the NFL.
I think almost all 4 teams they played in the postseason had a almost top 5 defense.
They would have played everyone they would have played would have been a top defense in the NFL. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And they come out winning. So, they talk about, okay, well, Denver didn't have the guy. And then, Houston, you throw 5 interceptions, but they made those things happen. So if they go in Seattle in the Great Northwest, they go on the West Coast and beat them, they deserve it.
I agree.
Now, here's the question that we kind of got an argument about. Either way, I can't wait for all the memes. Here's the argument we got into. Will this make the Patriots a great team? Not an all-time great team. Just a great team.
I think so.
See, we can't even argue anymore. I agree. Like, look.
I think if they do, I mean, you could sit, like you said, you could sit there and clamor about how easy their schedule was. But one, what do you, if you have a bad team in front of you, what are you supposed to do? Beat them. What did they do? They beat them.
Yep. Great, all-time great defenses. They beat them.
And then you get into the postseason, and obviously, if you're playing teams in the postseason, they have winning record.
Yep.
So, and what
they found a way to win in a game.
Might not have been pretty, might not have been blowouts, but
the weather was so bad they didn't like anyone could score. They found a way to win, right?
Right. Exactly.
If they win the Super Bowl, they won 58 teams to ever win the Super Bowl. Every year, there's 30 teams that are trying to do this, right? So just use the Super Bowl era. There's 30 teams usually. Let's just say if you want to average it down all out, say it's 25 teams between all years of the Super Bowl era. Well, 58 teams. So that's they're top 58 out of 600, 700 teams. Like,
Right.
come on. Like, I mean, that's great. I'm saying some hundreds, thousands.
They're no 91 Redskins.
7,000 teams. I mean, but that's great, right? So, like, I think it makes them a great team, man. I don't know why people don't want to accept that. It's just what they are. Yeah. No.
He said
no, it's Super Bowl. We're still trying to identify who they are.
I feel like other people are trying to identify who they are. Brian apparently knows who they are.
Yeah, I really love this team, man. I think, man, it's being 17-3, not having a bye. They are. And Seattle also could win. So either way, whoever wins, it's a great story. So I feel like that means the refs will finally get the hell out of this and let it just happen. Not worry about who's going to win, what's going to fit the agenda. They're just going to let this thing happen. And hopefully the refs just let them play ball and let the best team win. So, all right. Let's watch Gridiron Heights.
Real quick, I want to touch. So apparently, internet is crazy.
Okay.
So apparently, Francis Mendoza, was on a podcast or on a show or something, basically, talking about what it's been like since he won the national championship and whatnot. And in his true fashion, he had his spiel, but he was like, "Oh, it's been a whirlwind. It's been crazy. It's been amazing." He's like, "All I can tell you, what I've learned from this entire experience being at Indiana is I'm addicted to winning." And so someone took that and goes, "Oh, isn't it nice that the Raiders are going to help a young man get over his addiction?"
In Las Vegas, too?
And I was like, oh, man.
They found a way to get it. The Raiders found a way for a young man to get over his addiction in Las Vegas. That's awesome. Oh, that's
a class act organization.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
I was like, oh, that's too good. That's too good.
All right, let's see what we can do with this Gridiron Heights, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be funny. And Sam Darnold's going to be trying to get over seeing Ghost. So let's see if we can get that. Oh, wait a minute, I can't do this one without the music. So let me pull up the other one up real quick.
How about the best quote from Media Day, though, when Sam Darnold was asked about how he felt being the first QB from his quarterback class to be in the Super Bowl. And he's like, "This is actually my second one."
Oh, man.
He's like, "Yeah, I was in the Super Bowl in 23.
You're like, "Oh, wait, really?"
And I think the reporter must have turned like a ghost, because the next thing he does is he's like, "Oh, I'm just messing with you." But I was like, "Oh, that's GOAT material right there, Sam."
And
I like
this is why we're going to watch him on Gridiron Heights right now. Let's do this.
Ginger.
All right.
Relax. You're safe back here with your coach.
Keep out
Adam Gase.
Oh, no. Adam Gase.
Seahawk.
Oh, thank God. I had the worst night.
Right, the one with the Jets and the Ghosts. We know. Everybody knows.
Legion of Boo.
Legion of Boo.
Plus 2 guests.
No way. I am not settling for 3.
Yes. The Ghost Hunters.
If y'all are busy, we just...
My schedule is just as hard as anyone else's.
They say he built this place.
I built this place.
Back to bed, Mr. Crab. There's been rumors of the dead arising around here. Please do look into it.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, this device plays Bad Bunny to awaken the angry patriots.
What do you see, Sammy?
There's history here. Too much history.
Did you hear that?
Do what I didn't do.
Oh, now you want to? You gotta get out of here.
Intercepted.
Well, I guess another tragic thing is happening to me.
Sorry, old sport, but if we are going to resurrect the dynasty, we do need a sacrifice.
Duius, Yorus, Jarvium.
Take my life force, Mr. Crab!
Now that's a massage.
So what's happening is Drake is going to carve you up. And then,
Oh no, he's getting better at color commentary.
Never again shall we have to wait 6 long years.
You forgot one thing about Sam Darnold. I refuse to die. Unleash the dark side.
Tom, please help me.
Toby.
take that, Danny Amendola.
Who are these people?
They're the Seahawks defense, and America's going to finally learn their names. Get him, Uchenna Nwosu. I wasn't seeing the past. I was seeing the future.
We've been haunting you your whole life, old sport.
This ends tonight.
Everyone's gonna know their name.
I'm surprised you're still here. Why didn't you pass on?
I wasn't first ballot heaven.
What? No, that's wild.
Politics.
I didn't get in either.
Get out of
You
here.
murdered us.
That was good. I like that one. Oh my god,
Oh man.
dude! When Tom Brady went inside of Drake May, I was dying.
This is a first class defense, and America will finally know their names.
So that's what he said. He called Julian Edelman. He said, "But I was Welker." No, he called him Danny Amendola. That's what he said. Take that, Danny Amendola. He said, "But I was Welker." That's good. That's good. Oh man, what he said? Release the dark side, but all he did was call his team.
I think it was the defense, though.
Ah, the dark side. Gotcha.
Because after that, he was like, and then finally, America will know their names.
All right. I want to hear this. I just want to hear play for one more time. I think this is great. One time.
Did you hear that?
Do what I didn't do.
And run. Oh, now you want to?
Yeah.
Best part. Best part right there.
Oh, yeah.
Now you want to. Oh, that was so good. That was so much fun. I love Gridiron Heights. This is episode 19, so we get one more for the season. I am so excited by it. I am enjoying this so much. Go Seahawks. Yeah. That's what I'm going with.
That I guarantee Sea Chicken fans still have that fear back in their simple minds. That Darnold will Darnold. Hangs and meltdown.
Does anyone feel that way? I feel everyone feels that way still. Do you not feel that? At the end, in the back of your mind, do you feel like Sam Darnold still finds a way to Sam Darnold?
How, if he wins the Super Bowl, does that go away? Or how long does he keep that stigma? Because I feel like it's not just you. It's been like actual like analysts have said that like every week.
Yep.
Well, if Darnold doesn't do Darnold things, they can win.
If he wins the Super Bowl MVP, it'll go away. Until he does a Darnold.
I mean, he's out here getting GMs fired, so.
Oh man, no, I think he's fine. I hope he's fine. I love the fact that he's always had the talent. We've known that he has the talent, and he's finally getting his chance to showcase it. That's like
he already done something only Tom Brady's done by winning back-to-back 14 games.
And with two different teams.
Yeah, two different. Well, Tom Brady didn't do it with two different teams, but
can you imagine what Minnesota's feeling like right now?
GMless.
Oh, no, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this. I love Gridiron Heights. Thank you guys for putting this up for us so we can watch it. I have one other thing I wanted to discuss with Mark because it kind of went with the whole Minnesota thing. Have you heard about the reports that Minnesota would do anything for Joe Burrow?
Well, I heard they already have a preliminary trade package put together.
What do you think if it's 5 first-round picks? But
Well,
you couldn't do until draft day.
Yeah, oh, that's true because it doesn't switch over to the See, the crazy thing is I'd almost do it because I feel like if you go get Joe Burrow, you will be a Super Bowl favorite.
You know, of course,
with those offense, I know you don't.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying you have those offensive weapons with how well you know that defense can play.
Is it good for Joe Burrow to go from one team that can't block to another team that can't block? Without any first round picks for the next 5 years.
Yeah. Well, I heard that they were set to offer JJ McCarthy, Dallas Turner, and 2 firsts.
That's not enough. I won't give that up. That's not enough.
Well, I mean, you got the JJ and Dallas Turner are first round picks.
But that's only 4 first round picks, and they didn't trade them for 4 first round picks last time.
True.
Just saying. So when I look at it, I don't think it's enough.
I think the biggest part to this whole thing is Joe Burrow. Does he want to leave?
Doesn't Joe Burrow look like he's lifeless?
Because if he wants to leave, well, there was the one thing at the end. I think at this end presser when they asked him like, "Do you think a change of scenery would do you good?" or something like that, and he was just like, "I don't know, maybe." How crazy would it be to go from one of his college receivers to another one of his college receivers?
And maybe he went to the right one this time.
Jamar Chase? Nah, I'm going to JJ now.
If Jeff, can you imagine how the conversation will be with Chase and Jefferson again? How bad it's already been, and now I get your quarterback. Boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if I can find one of these trade packages. Okay. So they're compared into the Rams, Detroit Lions trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I understand Matthew Stafford was, says 4 years older, 3 years older. I'm sorry, 3 years older. So it was Jared Goff, a 3rd and 2 firsts. For a quarterback that's 3 years older.
So that already puts what I said better than that, at least.
The question is, yeah. So Cincinnati demanded they want. So they said that it could happen for the 2 first rounders, JJ, 2 first rounders, JJ, Dallas Turner, a 2nd and a 4th.
What I say?
I'm okay with that. I think that works. And I think that works for, I mean, I don't want it to happen. F that. But if I put my non-Bears fan hat on, that's a smart trade. I think both teams work.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. You're obviously getting a downgrade at quarterback. But if in your mind you think,
if you need to
Taylor
reload,
can do something with JJ, and then you got your edge rusher to replace Hendrickson like that, because Hendrickson's a free agent.
And then you get 2 first rounders and a 2nd and then a 2nd and a 4th.
Like, you can instantly turn your organization around just by but again, you don't have Joe Burrow, obviously, big piece.
But you also don't have to pay Joe Burrow.
Yep. That's true. And then the Vikings are out this year, but moving on.
Well, here we go. I heard that, but that's stupid, right? He'll get hurt mid-season. Why would you pay for a guy who can't complete a season? So now Lamar Jackson was hurt all the time. Everyone said, I can't trade for him. Now we're willing to put all that up for Joe Burrow? To a team who still has offensive line problems? I would.
Yeah.
I would, but yeah. I think you do whatever it takes to get a better left tackle and call
Can they wait a year? I got to play the Vikings next year.
I got to play the Vikings every year. We tell them I don't need to wait a year. They need to never do this. But in this division, it makes perfect sense.
Don't mind me, just dropping my mic.
In this division, it makes perfect sense because, as we said, both Chicago and Green Bay are going to be good for a decade, right? Detroit is still good. They're just trying to get their footing still, right? So Minnesota has to do something. And they have one of the best offensive minds out there. So you got to make a move some way. No, man.
What do you think of the big news that came out today?
Which one?
The report saying that more than likely Max Crosby has played his last down with the Raiders.
I'm only going to say one word. Duh.
Well, this is the first time someone's actually come out and said it. We've all thought it. We've all said the writing's on the wall. But this is the first time that an actual report has been made about it.
Here's the real question. Where do you think he goes?
That is a good question.
Who do you think is the betting favorite?
Well, did we go over this? Probably the Lions.
I think the Lions make the most sense. Once again, another thing I don't want. Another thing I don't want. Let's see if it's odds. So
all the top players in the NFL are going to the NFC North apparently this offseason.
Well, so right now in Vegas, the top 4 teams for getting Max Crosby are the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Bears, and the Patriots.
Fucking Cowboys, god damn it!
Can you imagine any of those teams? Those are the 4 teams right now. They're top: Cowboys, Eagles, Bears, Patriots. Now, Mark, I turn and look at you.
Damn it! I got to root for the Patriots to get Max Crosby.
Who would you rather go to?
Patriots.
You want the Patriots to go? He's going to the Bears now.
No, my order of those teams would be Patriots, Bears, and then no, that's not going to the Eagles or the Cowboys. Okay.
It says so. The Cowboys reportedly already inquired about Crosby last year.
Yeah, they tried to get him at the trade deadline.
So they definitely want him. They said the Cowboys are willing to go ahead to put up 2 first-round picks.
What first-round picks? They just got rid of 2 of them for their defensive tackle.
Didn't they receive 2 first-round picks from what you call it from
Green Bay?
Yeah, Green Bay. Yeah, from Green Bay.
They gave up 2 for the defensive tackle from the Jets.
The Jets, yeah, yes, but I believe they still have those 2. Those are later picks. So I believe they still have 2 they can give year after year.
Well, not for this upcoming draft because the Patriots or the Jets have 2 first-round picks.
Cowboys are loaded with first-round picks in the next 2 years because of all the guys that they have. They have multiple first-round picks for the next few years.
Fuck the Cowboys.
I was like, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys have a lot of first-round picks going forward, man. The next 2 years.
That's all right. Jerry Jones doesn't know what to do with draft picks. It's fine.
Yeah, he knows if he trades them.
He knows how to trade them. But
if he trades them, yeah. So here you go. In 2026, they have round 1. They have their own pick, right? Which is pick 12. They have the 20th pick being Green Bay.
The only problem with this, so question, Garrett said he wanted change and the Browns gave him a big bag to shut up. Would the Raiders do the same with Crosby? Crosby just signed a contract.
He just did, yeah. He's already making $34 million.
Give him a bag.
Yeah, I think it's $34 million. So yeah. So they have the 2 first-round picks this year. They can give you 2026 first-round picks this year for Max Crosby.
Patriots, I need you to step up big time, man.
But it doesn't matter because the Patriots pick is going to be either last or second to last.
Green Bay is not that high.
Green Bay is like 21 versus 32. So right now, Green Bay's 20, and Dallas has the 12th pick. So there's the 12th and 20th pick.
Man, Raiders are stupid. Don't mess it up.
Now, you see what I have on my hat, right? I still got DJ Moore on my hat. Will I be willing to give up DJ Moore?
I don't know. I don't think you give up DJ Moore.
I don't want to give up DJ Moore.
I think well, I don't know if you know, but him and 2 other people restructured their contracts.
They're going to restructure their contract. Yeah. They can't do it officially right now, but they're going to. So Joe Tooney's also going to restructure this contract.
So I think because of that, I think they'll keep him. You're not going to let You're not going to have someone restructure their contract to help out the team and be like, bye.
Well, DJ Moore had a report in Chicago that says, look, fuck that. I'm going to come to Chicago to leave now.
Right.
So he's ready to come in and be here. So, but if you have a chance at Max Crosby, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, here's the question. If the Steelers ask for Roma Dunze, if you're Chicago, do you do it? Roma Dunze in a first and a second. Do you do that?
You talking about TJ Watt?
For TJ, no, I'm talking for Max Crosby.
Oh, it sounded like you said the Steelers.
No, so if the Bears give up Roma Dunze,
although you said, what if the Steelers say they want Roma Dunze? I was like, Steelers?
With the Raiders, yeah.
You give up Roma Dunze? I mean, that gives you a receiver, I guess.
That's a crazy question. I don't know.
It gives you some extra draft picks and you get a weapon for your new QB. Now, would you want to give up Roma?
No, I don't want to give any of that stuff up. I would rather try and trade Trey Hendrickson. But I'm just saying that's out there. But apparently,
that's the thing too. It's
Washington's still in there for him. Washington's in there for Trey Hendrickson right now. In the mix. Mm-hmm. That's what it says.
Well, fuck! Thank God. Braden's like, "What do you think you'll do with your pick?" And I was like, "Not get an edge rusher because that position." Jesus. Yeah, bring in some Trey Hendrickson. I'll take it.
Okay.
New life breathed into him. New place.
And
call home.
And both, I heard the Bears, the Lions, the Panthers, the Browns, and the Washington's been sniffing around Trey Hendrickson. So it's interesting.
Browns?
Yeah, the Browns. Can you imagine Max Crosby on one side and Trey?
No, Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett on one side. Sorry, Myles Garrett on one side.
I was like, wait, the Browns are traded Myles Garrett for Max Crosby?
Oh no. Even though Myles Garrett will probably gladly be out there.
Oh my God, you imagine 49ers?
What about the 49ers? Do you want to go to a team? Well, they had to get rid of all that problems with everyone getting hurt. Everyone that plays for the 49ers is getting hurt.
There's that. They have cap issues. Although Minnesota has cap issues too, so I don't know how they're trading for Joe Burrow.
Oh, man.
And if they're getting rid of JJ and Turner, that's not giving up much cap space.
No, it's not.
Because they're both on rookie contracts still.
Yeah, I agree. But if you can always space it out too. Signing bonuses.
You know what's crazy? The Jets. They're nuts. You know that they have $100 million tied up in 3 players, 2 of which aren't even on the team?
Yes, I believe that 100% because it's the damn Jets.
$40 million Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
35 Sauce Gardner. 35 Fields.
So Justin Fields is still on the team, isn't he?
I said 2 of the 3 aren't on the team. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
I was like, $100 million for those 3 guys, 2 of which aren't even on the team.
Wow, I'm looking at this roster. They don't have him on the roster.
I thought Fields was a free agent, to be honest.
I thought he had another year still.
No, I think he might have had an opt-out or something. Because I heard Fields was done with the Jets. Because a lot of people were saying, looking at the Jets roster at QB and then not having a QB to draft, they're saying their options are going to be elsewhere. And I think I saw Kyler Murray.
You heard it, because they asked Justin Fields to be a Pro Bowler, right?
He said no.
Yeah,
he'd rather focus on off season.
He had to decline the damn Pro Bowl. That's crazy.
How crazy is it about? So this is apparently something that's been coming out too. I don't know if maybe now that they hired a coach, if it'll change. But I talked to Braden about it, and he about died. Apparently, Carson Beck's stock is going through the roof to the point where the Cardinals might draft him 3 overall.
I actually heard that.
Carson Beck.
I saw that.
3 overall.
I saw that, and I heard that. Even though everyone says it's only 1 first-round talent quarterback.
I was like, why wouldn't you wait till the 2nd round? Like, why would you?
No one wants you in the first round, so you got to take up 3 overall. What are we doing?
Like, do the Cardinals not have a second round pick or something? Like, I don't know.
You can wait to the 3rd round. Whatever one falls to you, take that. I just don't want to see Crosby or Trey Hendrickson to the Ravens.
I don't think it'll happen.
Do they have enough money to do that?
You said Ravens. I don't want to see either of them on the Cowboys or the Eagles either.
The Eagles got money.
I got to hope for the Bears to step up, but the Patriots don't. Not that I really want to see that, but
because you don't want to hear me. Come on.
I know exactly why I don't want to see that. Give me my stack.
Fields to McBride. That'd be good. That's good. I like it. So Justin Fields is still technically under contract through 2026. If they release him or trade him, that would be another was I think $23 million cap hit for them. Another $23 million cap hit. Crazy.
Maybe that's what it was. It was like 40, 35, and then Fields was like 23 or 25.
Yeah.
I was like,
stupid.
Almost $100 million on 3 players that possibly aren't even on your team. That's a lot. Go Jets.
So that's
Jets, Jets.
The most Jet thing ever. That's what it sounds like. All right, guys. So we hit our little hour.
He said Gino gets cut. He's definitely not getting traded. I don't think anybody's traded for him.
I heard that Gino is going to get cut.
You see all the memes with Gino?
No.
They're like, how bad do you have to be for your previous team to make the Super Bowl? And then your new team have the first overall pick. They're like, all we needed was a new QB. We're in the Super Bowl. Oh, look, his new team had the worst record.
Okay. Releasing him will allow the Raiders to create $8 million of cap space while absorbing his $18.5 million in dead money charge.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no way Gino was going to be on the team anymore.
Hey, this is how you do it. You can have Max Crosby, but you got to take Geno Smith too. That's the only way.
We'll take back a first-round pick if you take Gino.
Exactly.
Can you imagine?
Most teams are like, no deal.
Right? No, we'll give you 3 more first rounds to keep him.
You keep Gino.
It's just like first-round picks being back and forth with Gino.
That's crazy.
No, we'll take back 2 first-round picks if you take them.
All right. Well, we already gave our Super Bowl champion. We know what we're going to do. We'll be back here on Monday, breaking down any news that come up, go over the odds, talk about even prop bets. That's going to be a lot of fun. Huh? Sunday?
Sound like you said Monday.
Oh, Sunday. Yes. Well, Sunday for any prop bets, going for the Super Bowl.
That's fun. That's fun. Prop bets.
I think while we're there, I'm going to be making the bets as we go. Hopefully, I win $1 billion, but probably won't. But let's just see how it goes. We'll do all that.
Have to open up another Culver's, right?
Hey, let's go. Let's go. But till then, me and Mark will be out of here. We'll see you guys a little later.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Getting hyped when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.